Hi everybody, it's Megan. Thanks so much for joining me today. Welcome if you are new here. Welcome back if you're a returning viewer or a returning subscriber. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and taking time out of your day to find out how I did on my spring project Use It Up. So if you're interested in seeing what products I completed, how far I got, and all of the products, keep watching. All right, so first I do want to apologize for the lack of updates in this project. I think the only other video I have related to this project is the intro video, which I will leave linked in the cards and also down in the description as well, in case you haven't seen it. But basically, the time got away from me. I did actually film an update, but by the time I was ready to edit and upload the update, like 2 more weeks had already passed, and I was like, I'm almost at the finale. I might as well just wait and just film this finale. So here we are. Here's what I've done. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the products that I used up because that's what we're here for, right? We wanna know what the products are that I actually finished. I'm gonna start with the wrapper. So I did have the Polar Bear Plunge bubble bar from Lush, and I will leave a picture of what the original one looks like up here on screen. I had probably about half of it done. I think I had like 2 more uses left because I'm able to get 3 or 4 uses out of a bubble bar. This just took me a really long time. I think this product was like 2 years old. It still bubbled fine. It just lacked any sort of scent. You could smell the peppermint scent from the actual like bubble bar, but like in the bath there was no scent whatsoever. So this was a like nice to get through and something that I wanted to just like be done and out of my collection. But definitely for Lush and their bubble bars and bath bombs and stuff, if you want to maximize on the scent, you really got to use it when it's fresh before it hits that expiration date. After the expiration date, I find that it's still perfectly fine as long as it's not like wet or anything, but it just loses the scent. So that's the first product I finished. In terms of repurchasing, like I have some Lush bubble bars and bath bombs. I actually really enjoy them, and if I were a bath person, I would continue to get lots of them. In fact, I do continue to get lots of them even though I'm not a bath person. So would I recommend that? Yes. Should I personally be getting them? No, because I cannot stand sitting in water like in a bathtub. I don't know if it's my bathtub particularly because it's like kind of like standard bathtub that doesn't really fit a regular over 5 foot adult human being very well, and you're kind of like half in water, half out. It's not a deep set tub or anything, so I just hate sitting in water like that. I can sit for like 10, maybe 15 minutes and then I have to get out. So for me, it's not worth it to take a bath, to spend that much. Like, yeah, I just, not for me. But I do have some products that need to be used up in the future, so I will continue to take baths until I use them up, and then I have to remind myself, don't buy any more products, bath products, because I won't use them, or I won't use them very frequently. All right, the next items that I used up were the Cozy Evening shower gel and the body cream. So as you can see, completely done. I think this is where I started in the original beginning of the project. This was my update when I filmed back in, I think it was the beginning of May, end of April I originally filmed, and that's where I was. And then I was able to finish that up. For the body lotion, I mention this all the time. I love cutting up my body lotions and kind of using it up completely. It's very satisfying to me. I recommend it if you want to maximize getting the product, the uses out of your product. But if that's not your thing, totally fine, no judgment. There are definitely times where I'm like, I just want to be done and not have to worry about cutting things up. So I get it if that's not your thing. Anyway, I did use it up completely, and I do find that I personally have to kind of cut into it a little bit more so I can actually scoop things out. Otherwise, my fingers just don't get to all the corners. So that one I completely used up as well. The next set that I managed to use up was Prismatic Stars. So same thing, shower gel and body cream. This one was a completely new product when I started the project Use It Up. Here I was at the halfway mark at the beginning of May, end of April, and then I managed to use it up. This was a scent I was actually kind of debating about. Like, I think I was like right around here, and I was like, do I just put this away and not use it until fall? Because it could be that like early spring coming from winter scent, or like late fall going into winter scent. I can see it going either way, and I just wasn't really sure. I was kind of debating about it, and then I looked at how much cream I had left, and it just felt silly to put everything back in storage when I had, you know, 5-6 more uses. So I went ahead and I finished it. I'm super pleased about that. And then the last thing I just finished over the weekend was the Coconut Cream Pie body lotion. So I was definitely like really pushing to get through this. I think at the start of the project Use It Up, I was about at the halfway mark, and then I think I got to here. So I had about 1/4 of it left at the original update at the end of April, and then I used it up for this finale video. So those are all the products that I used up. I'm super pleased with that. I'm overall very happy with how I did on this project Use It Up, because even though it doesn't seem like I had that many products used up, I actually started with a lot of completely full products. So the amount of use that I actually got through with these products, I am quite pleased with. All right, so now let's go ahead and let me show you the products that I didn't use up, like how far I got. I'm gonna start with the 2 mists related to Cozy Evening and Prismatic Stars, because those are the ones that I got the most use out of. So Cozy Evening is, let's see, a little bit hard to see. I think I'm right about here with Cozy Evening. So I'm a little bit over halfway done with this. I started out, I think, here at the original beginning of the project. And then at the end of April, I was about here, and then I managed to use a lot and just continue using it as like an evening nighttime spray. And so I'm about here. So I would like to continue and use this as like a nighttime, like going to bed spray, but I'm very happy with how much I was able to use. Even though I didn't get to use it completely up, that's still really good progress for me. Same thing with Prismatic Stars. I'm also about halfway. I'm like right here. Again, this was one that when I started was completely full, and now I'm at the halfway mark. So if you were to take both of these mists and just like, let's say I had only focused on one, I would have definitely used up one of these mists. I'm about halfway done with both of them. I feel like that's really good progress for me, especially considering that I don't use mists up. Like they're the ones that I struggle with the most. I've talked about this in my other projects before, how, you know, once I spray it for the day, I don't go back to it until I get home at the end of the day. Like I do not carry these mists around. I can do a what's in my bag video. It gets really weighty, and I don't want to carry around unnecessary things like body sprays and mists. So anyway, that's all that I used for those mists. Okay, let's go ahead and get into, the other things that are related to the empties are the Native and Baked by Melissa collaboration in the Tie-Dye Vanilla Cupcake and the White Coconut Caramel travel size fragrance mist. These are what I paired with the Coconut Cream Pie body lotion. So I started out pretty much here. At the end of April, I was here, and now, so I've used up right about here. It might be a little bit higher or a little bit lower just because this packaging, it's a little bit hard to see. But I have about 1/3, maybe a little bit more left. And I will just kind of use this as I need it, but I am gonna put this away for right now. This one smelled like butter popcorn to me. a little bit of a cakey note, but the buttery note from the cake scent just overpowered any sort of vanilla that there was, and I just felt like I was taking a shower with butter popcorn flavor. So this is not my favorite scent ever, but it was kind of amusing as I was going through the you know, in the shower. I'm like, popcorn, you know. It's definitely a scent that I kind of needed to be like in the mood for and prepare myself for, but you know, I like this body wash formula. It was just the scent in particular was a little bit not my style. So that's my thoughts on that Baked by Melissa collaboration in the vanilla tie-dye vanilla cupcake. For the white coconut caramel, I am so close to being done. I'm gonna try and use this up in the next couple days. I'm like here, like so close to being done. This one, it just has white, like it has a coconut caramel scent. The coconut and the caramel are quite strong to me, and it's not my favorite. I will be very happy when I use this up. I am gonna try and use this up, so maybe you'll see it in a regular empties video, but I'm not gonna officially carry it over into the next project. The other, another scent that I did not get to finish, but I will be carrying over into my summer project Use It Up, which I believe should already be up once this is uploaded. Like you should have already seen it. If not, I will leave a link to that here. But the Whipped Berry Meringue scent, I did not get to finish this. I am going to carry it over into summer. Here is where we started. This was the end of April, and then this is where I'm currently at here when I'm starting the summer project Use It Up. I really like this scent. It's just a sweet, like sugary scent, and I really enjoy it. I'm about halfway for the lotion. I think I started at about a third of the lotion used, and now I'm at about halfway. And then in terms of the fragrance mist, I didn't get to use a whole lot of the fragrance mist. I started here. I've only used probably an inch of the fragrance mist. It's just a very strong scent for me, so I feel like I don't need as many sprays before I get the effect that I'm wanting. Whereas with some of these other lighter scents, I feel like I need to spray a lot more, or at least I can spray a lot more and not get overwhelmed. Whereas this one, after like 4 or 5 sprays, that's enough for me. So this is kind of slow going. I'm not expecting to use this up anytime soon, but I am going to be carrying that over into the summer. All right, another scent that I did get a little bit of use out of is Magic in the Air. Magic in the Air was completely new when I started, and I did get to about here. So I used about 1/4 of the shower gel, and for the lotion, well, this was on its side, but kind of the same thing, a little bit less use of the lotion. And then in terms of the fragrance mist, I kind of went from the bottom because the packaging here, it was easier. I've used about this much, and I didn't use any in the last month. That was, these marks were from my, the end of April when I had tried to film that update. So the last month in May, I didn't use this at all. I'm okay like putting this away back into storage and not pulling this out until fall or winter. This to me can be a year-round scent, but I am not going to use it for summer. I'm going to use some other products. So that was Magic in the Air. Wrapped in Vanilla. So here's another one that I didn't get a whole lot of use out of because I was focusing on those other products. But I did get some use out of. So this one was completely new when I started, and now I am right about here. And then for the cream, I started out at the top here. And as you can see, there's a little bit more thinning. I'm probably at right about here in terms of where my actual product is now. So I'll go ahead and mark that. Okay. And then I actually used the mist a little bit more because the white coconut caramel body spray is a little bit, it's not super sweet, surprisingly. So I actually layered it with the Wrapped in Vanilla to add a little bit more of the vanilla sweetness in it. So I actually used this a little bit more than the other products in this scent family. So I started out pretty much new. End of April, that's where I was. And now end of May, I am right here. So I still have a lot of the product left, but I did get to use some of it. Probably one of my least successful scents in terms of usage is Blush Cardigan. And not because I don't like Blush Cardigan, it's actually because I really like Blush Cardigan. So I kept wanting to save this for like the perfect moment. So I think I only used this like 2, maybe 3 times. I started out completely new and I'm right about here. So I didn't get a whole lot of usage out of it. Same thing for the lotion, or sorry, the cream, still pretty much at the top. And then for the mist, I started out completely new all the way to the top, and I have just managed to get the fragrance mist liquid right at the packaging like label line. So we're still way at the top here. There's a whole lot left. I don't know, I just really like the scent and want to like hold on to it. I know I shouldn't, because eventually these products will go bad, but right now I want to hold on to it. Another product I did not get a whole lot of use out of, probably for the same reason, was Twilight Woods. This is the most recent packaging and it's very, very beautiful. And I started out completely new. I have that much done in the shower gel. This is still pretty much new. I think I only used this one once because I was like, I need to use it so that I can let you all know that I used it. So only the one actual use, and I don't even have the mist with me. It's still in my like cabinet, but I think I only sprayed it a couple times, so it's still pretty much full. The very last update is on Elf Shake, which is a Lush shower gel, and this one is still completely unused. I mentioned in the original intro video that this has a very kind of fruity note to it, and I thought it would be perfect for the end of spring. But actually here in New England, we've had a lot of ups and downs in terms of weather. There's been a few days where it's gotten into the like 80s, mid 80s, high 70s degrees Fahrenheit in terms of temperature, which is quite warm for us, but then it drops back down into the 60s and low 70s. So I've never actually been in the mood for a fruity summer scent so far. I know that summer is rapidly approaching. We're going to get warmer weather really soon. So this is the other item that I am carrying over into the summer project. You've already seen me talk about it if you saw that project intro, but here in the finale, nothing's been used. Hey, adding this clip in, and sorry it's a different angle and maybe a little bit shaky because I am holding my camera phone, or holding my phone. Anyway, I realized I forgot to include this in my final update, and this is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub in Cotton Candy. So as you can see, I have about 1/3 of it finished. I did use this, I think, 3 or 4 times. I just keep forgetting about using it, and also apparently about mentioning it as well. So I am carrying this over into the summer project Use It Up because it does pair very nicely with the whipped berry meringue scent. But yeah, I mean, it's nice. I enjoy it when I'm using it in the shower. So I'm excited to finish using it in the summer. So that is my spring project Use It Up finale. As you can see, I used up Cozy Evening, I used up Prismatic Stars, I finally used up the coconut cream pie, and I got through a lot of the white coconut caramel fragrance mist. I got through a lot of the whipped berry meringue and the native body wash. And some of these items are going to be carrying over into summer. Most of the items though, I'm going to like retire and put away into storage and probably not take them out until the fall, maybe even winter months again. So yeah, there it is. How do you think I did? I'm feeling pretty good because like I said, when I started the project, most of, if not almost all of these products were completely full and new and like maybe used once or not at all. So for me, this is really good progress. All right, I'd love to know how you did on your spring project Use It Up, if you do project Use It Ups. And if you don't, what, like not scents, yeah, scents. I was gonna say flavors, but flavors is wrong. What scents and fragrances have you been wearing in the spring months? All right, thanks so much for watching. I will read your comments and talk to you in the next video. Bye.